Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the November side event, the Dark Catacombs. So what you need to do for entry for this one, if you ever look in solo events, all the way down the bottom, there's going to be this Grave Robber solo event. So basically, using any champion, just winning a fight, like you get a point. So it's going to be like pretty default to get this. Like whatever you do, you're going to rack up the points and get these entries easy. You just got to make sure to claim them. But if you want to do this very fast, you want to be using, at least for the first week, Black Widow. Like any version of Black Widow, I think it's going to give you like 5 points per win, because it's also like win a match gives you 1 point, and then if you're using a shield champion, gives you an additional 2, and if you're using a mercenary, also gives you 2 on top of that. So you get 5 points per win if you are using any version of Black Widow. I'm just going to like end this quest here. I actually wanted to go into like, Act 1 and then quest number 3. Because there's also this secondary solo objective, which I think is going to get passively done once you do 6 days anyway. But if you, kill Rhino 6 times, you get an item called the Shiny Shovel. And this actually allows you to go on, I think, like a slightly different path in the quest and get like a treasure chest, which then you can trade in the in-game store for like the really, really juicy prizes. And we'll like show you some of that stuff a little bit later. But yeah, if you're looking to probably find like the easiest Rhino in the game, it's just in like Act 1, quest number 3, and it's the third opponent on this path. There are other Rhinos as well throughout the game. So many Rhinos. I'm looking at like a few different quests. There is that one in like Road to Labyrinth Chapter 4, quest number 5. That's like a little bit beefier. He's got like around 80,000 hit points. I think from memory anyway. But yeah, this one, if you're looking for like a really easy Rhino, is just like a good target. And again, I think you're going to get this one done passively because the opponent in this quest is a Rhino. But again, now just for the purpose of, showing you, we got like a massive stack of points there. Actually, it wasn't 15, but it was a grand total of 9. So again, still very, very good. This gives us, 4 ropes. So these are basically like the entry tickets for the side event. And you'll also see in the objective under special, again, the one that we were doing was win fights against Rhino using a skill, science, or tech champion in any game mode. So yeah, I'm not too sure why we didn't get the point for that, if I'm honest, because we were using a skill champion, right? So yeah, I don't know if that's like not updated or anything. Again, this is the we're doing this like as soon as it launches, and Kabam games, sometimes you don't play them right, and sometimes the game is just bugged, and we've no idea what's going on, which is the fun of making these guides day one. So I would imagine you want to go for the max level threat difficulty here. We are going to bring in the Mantis. We are going to bring in the Gamora and also the Nimrod. I'm just going to save the team here. And then I think we can preview the map just to see what we're potentially dealing with here. So again, if you do the Rhino objective, which actually might just be kill this Rhino, then you can get the shovel. And that's where you can unlock the chest and you redeem the cache of treasures in the store. But aside from that, it's like you've got an assortment of like random defenders here. So it's Massacre Taskmaster on the first one, and the node is Aggressive, Critical Interruption, Combo Party, and Steady Perseverance. So I don't think anything's going to be too bad there. That one seems pretty easy to deal with. And then on the next one, it's Quake or Captain America. Again, the opponents really aren't too bad. You got Power Shield 2.0. So you need to do some like big special attack damage. You've got Matador. You've got While the Iron is Hot, so just a prowess on the defender, right? And then every 6 seconds as well, the defender gains an unblockable charge, making their next attack unblockable. All of this stuff, again, with Quake or Cap, like should be fairly easy to deal with here. And then on the final one, we got Luke Cage or Winter Soldier. So again, not too much to worry about there, at least opponent-wise, first week. So we've got... don't empty your power to 0 or you're going to take some big damage there. And you've got Transducer as well, so you've got to stay close to the opponent. Again, shouldn't really be a problem with anything there. And then we've got the final Rhino, got Foresight, so if you can slow him and then intercept, you're going to get like a big Fury increase. You've got Root or Rooted, so you've either just got to make sure you get away or you're prepared to deal with a Root, like playing around with like a special attack or a relic or something. And then whenever the defender is knocked down, they gain a non-stacking unstoppable passive. So yeah, a lot of this appears to like want you to apply a slow, at least looking at it initially. So I actually might bring in the boy. And it's been a while since I've played this man, but it feels like, I don't know, Stealth Spidey Dude is just, it's kind of calling for this map. It feels like, you know, he may be maybe the play, maybe the champion. So we'll see what happens. And I think like that Power Shield node, Mantis is going to be incredible for. But ideally, you want to bring in the strongest team because I think the rewards kind of around the edge of the map are randomized. It's like, we've had a few events like this before. I'm trying to think of the last one. I think the last one was like with a really annoying like Tigra boss that you had to solo. And there were those like super strict objectives to like solo the bosses or something. I forgot the name of it and what month it was released, but hopefully like somebody knows what I'm talking about. I think it was a little bit earlier this year. Yeah, it kind of feels like a bit of a rehash of that one. I'm trying to think like what else came out that month, champion-wise. Okay, Gamora is just absolutely cooking. Massacre. He's gone, he's down, he's straight in the bin. And let's move on to our next opponent. Who do we have here? So this was like Quake or Captain America on the next one. And we've got Captain America, arguably the easier of the two. I mean, you can't really get an opponent easier than, like, classic Cap America, dude. Like, the specials are absolute memes here. I think we just, But he does have unblockable, and now that I've talked smack on this guy, I feel like I'm just gonna take some random combo to the face. Okay, cool. So we just want to let him, like, throw off another SP1. And then we got... Oh, I thought it was the defender had a prowess, but no, it's me. I got a prowess. Okay, well that's a bit of damage, dude. That certainly takes care of that matchup there. Okay, that was a little bit ludicrous. Yeah, well, Mantis very good for Power Shield 2.0. You know, certainly amplifies up a pretty ridiculous amount of the prowess buffs there as well. So yeah, that is a very, very fun node combo. And then we've got the Luke Cage, so we basically just don't want to empty our power unless we're very confident we can kill him. And then we should be good. Okay, this is definitely a little bit of a lighting update. And you start with 1 bar of power as well. So yeah, just make sure you don't like full empty your power on this one. Unless you are very, very confident that you are going to be able to smack the opponent. Okay, let's get a cheeky backdraft in. It's going to go just a little bit higher there. I think this should be enough again. We didn't fully charge that, but like Mantis has got so much overkill that we're big chillin'. And then the final one. It's been a while since I played Stealth Suit Spider-Man. I think we need to load up the slow web cartridge, right? Or is it default? I don't think it's default, actually. So yeah, we put the web foam active here. And then we essentially want to slow this man and like bang out a cheeky intercept and not get rooted. So everything else, very, very easy so far. My Spider-Man isn't as stacked as the other two. But he's still a bit of a beast. Oh yeah, and I could like instantly intercept there because I got the slow. I'm just trying to get to like the special too. I think I want the web cartridge off it. Dude, I forgot just like how satisfying Stealth Suit Spider-Man is to play. I didn't have a relic on this guy though. It's a huge mistake there. Right. I have in fact been rooted. I'm just gonna like chuck this off. Then I should be able to... Oh no, dude, he got the unblockable like right at the wrong moment there. I should probably be going for like more backdrafts as well, just so I can get the foresight node active. Cool, there we go. Overall, again, Rhino, you don't really need like a specific counter, but if you've got somebody with a slow, again, you can just take advantage of that foresight node, and it's like a really good time. But in terms of like kind of bad surprises or hard requirements, Just initially, this one seems pretty chill. I'm gonna see if like that also, yeah, that actually did get us an additional point in Treasure Hunter 1 now. So that's really, really good. So when we get 6 more rhinos down, if we wanted to do that 6 times and then take the chest on the final path, again, we can pick up the shiny shovel. That then unlocks the chest, and then once you've got the chest, what you need to do is you need to go to the store, and then the Catacombs thing here, and then you can pick which one of these bundles you want based on your progression level. So if you think you're going to go up this month, I think you got to save it. I don't think there's going to be a Valiant one. I think Paragon, at least to the best of my knowledge, is the max tier. But yeah, there's some really, really nice stuff. Obviously, having like the 2,007-star shards, and also just like a random of assortment of things that can spawn in the general quest as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video guide and breakdown, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.